welcome everyone to California Pink. For those of you who don't know me or this is your first time watching this video, my name is Rosa. I am currently in California and I am 25 years old. Many are probably wondering why she's starting this vlog. Honestly, it sounded and it looks like a lot of fun, and so I'm willing to try it. So the reason that we're doing this vlog today is because it's been a long journey coming. I've had a lot of struggles with my weight. Basically what's that stemming from is from my bullying years in high school, and even in college. So it's been a long journey and it's still continuing. But what I was telling my siblings today is that I woke up in a really good mood, woke up really motivated really early too, which for those of you that know me, I know I would never be up on a Saturday morning. I actually would be sleeping in, but I woke up in a really good mood. So I invited my brother to come to the gym with me, and really just start getting motivated. I've had this gym membership for about, I want to say 3 months now, and I haven't used it, but I'm paying for it, and so I don't want that money to go to waste. And so with that, me waking up in a really good mood, and the fact that I'm just really ready to get started with this weight loss journey, decided to film this, because I know that I'm not the only one. I know that there's plenty of people who have gone through this and are going through this, and so I just want to be a motivation to those people out there. So right now I'm ready to go. I have what I feel comfortable in and what I think are gym appropriate clothes. I just need to put my shoes on. I am waiting for my brother. He is currently right now with my dad, working on a Saturday morning. So hopefully once he comes back, we can get started. But before he comes back and before we actually show you what our time in the gym looked like, we are going to, or not if my brother doesn't want to, because it's everyone's choice, but today I am making my choice and making it a point to show you how much I weigh, not so that this can become a moment of humiliation for me, but rather because I want to show you and be very transparent with my weight loss journey from beginning to end. And so I know that there's going to be easy days as well as hard days, but that's what we're here for. I think that one of the mottos about California Pink and about Rosa in general is be honest. So that's what I'm trying to do. So let's get moving. Alright, so I think my brother's on his way. Is he on his way?
No, it's here.
Okay. Well, until he does, I'm going to just talk a little bit about why I'm doing this. So I think the reason that I'm doing this is because I've reached a point where I'm really happy and really content with myself in a lot of areas of my life, whether it be career, family, health. And so now this is sort of the next step for me, learning how to take care of myself. There's a lot out there that says, you know, treat your body right, you know, this is your temple, you know, this is the only body that you get in your lifetime, so you really want to cherish it. And I read that, and to some extent that motivated me, but it still wasn't enough. So I finally reached a point where I've sort of had enough, and I stopped feeling bad about myself and really just wanted to do something about it. So a lot of people, what they do is find motivation, whether that be someone that they look up to in terms of fitness or just their weight loss journey. There has been someone in my life that I actually recently, within the last few months, maybe even half year, I've went to go see in concert, and she was so motivating, so inspiring, And so there was one particular image that really I'm just like, wow, I want to be able to feel confident about myself the way she feels confident about herself. Granted that our bodies and our weight loss journeys have gone through so much, and they're completely different. So I'm hoping that with these little post-it notes and even just that image of her, we can, and by we I mean my brother and I, but especially I can just get through this. So I'm going to show you who I'm talking about. Okay. So this is who I'm talking about. Now, normally, this sort of picture would be very intimidating, but the first time that I saw this, I thought to myself, I want to be able to feel confident just like she has. Do you want to show you what my weight on the scale is going to be? Now, for me, that used to be a really intimidating thing. However, now I want it to become a sense of power, because there are going to be times where I gain some, and there's going to be times where I lose some. And not to say, oh, I failed, I gained, or I didn't lose as much as I would have liked to. But I want you to see that it's just a number, okay? Even though I'm going through this weight loss journey and I'm hoping to have a set weight that I reach, I want you to see that it's not just about the numbers you see, but how internally you're going to change. How life is so suddenly going to seem brighter, and you're going to be happier, and you're going to have a lot more joy, and I think above all, a lot of confidence in who you are and what your body looks like. So for me, you know, I'm beginning to realize that this is who I am, this is the body that I've been given, but I need to do a little bit of self-love and self-care. So I'll be stepping on this scale, and hopefully we'll get to see this entire journey. Alright guys, I'm just getting ready to head on that scale. Hopefully a couple of months from now we'll see a big difference. Fingers crossed. Oops. There we go. Alright, that's what we're working with. So I'm still waiting for my brother to get back. Both him and my dad are working super hard, so I need to learn to be patient. But my sister just walked in the room, and I think she has a lot to say. She is about just as feisty and as spunky as you can get, and I think that stems from my grandmother. She was the same way, so it's a breath of fresh air to see a little bit of my grandmother in her, or maybe not even a little bit, maybe even a lot. But she was so confident as a woman, as a mother, as a grandmother, and so to see a lot of that in my sister just makes me really happy, because even though she is 12? No! 13. Okay, so that's one of the really bad things about me. I need to do a better job of remembering my siblings' ages. But that's because there's just so much going on. But yes, you are 13. I remember that because, duh, I threw you a birthday party. But what do you want to say to people who maybe are having a hard time either with bullying or maybe feeling confident about themselves? What do you want to say?
That if people judge you by the way you look or by the way you are, just tell them you don't care, because you live your life the way you want to.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. And what about maybe people like me who are ready to maybe not lose weight, but maybe just become confident about their body, or even if they they do want to lose weight. Like, what advice do you have for them?
To not push yourself to do more than one thing in a day. Like, don't push yourself to do exercise more than you can. You just start little by little until you can do more.
That's a 13-year-old. And so the reason why I'm filming me and not her is because she doesn't want to be filmed. And until that day happens, I'll introduce you. But for now, I think her wisdom for being a 13-year-old is pretty great. Oh, I don't know how long it's gonna take. Hopefully he'll be here soon. I'm being as patient as I can be. Alright, so we've made it to the gym. I think we'd prefer not to show you what gym we're at, although some of you may be able to guess what gym we're at. But this is my brother, first of all, Ezekiel. Say hi.
Hi.
He is in. Well, why don't you tell them why you're working out with me? Why you decided to work out with me?
So I am in ROTC and I need to get fit.
So we each have our own motivation, but I'm excited because I have another brother who just went off to college, and I would beg him to go to the gym with me, and he didn't like the gym, not as much as I did. But he still hated the gym. So I'm glad that I'm hoping to find someone who can come with me on a weekly basis. But we'll see. I'm excited, so let's get going. Hello. Hi. So we just made it back. What'd you think?
It was nice. Could have stayed more.
Yeah. But man, it was crazy. So what did we do first? We got to the gym. We immediately went to the treadmills. We did that for about when we figured things out and we actually started, it was about maybe 30 minutes, but the treadmill only recorded 20, which is fine because we stopped and ran the program again. And then we did the, what is it?
That's stair stepper.
Stair steppers, man. Whew. If you want to feel the burn, do those.
Yeah.
Those will make you feel the burn. And then after those, we did the, it's the elliptical. I don't know what it's called.
The bicycle.
The bicycle. There we go. The bicycle. I couldn't get mine to work, and at that point I was just frustrated, and I was tired and sweaty. For those of you, TMI. But it was good. It was a good first day. What else can we think about? I think the ups is that it was pretty empty, which is nice because you're not as likely to be self-conscious. I mean, everybody's there working on their thing. They have their goals. But it's nice when it's not as crowded, at least for me personally, because you don't feel as self-conscious. What about you? How'd it go for you? How'd you feel? What was an up?
It was good. I felt great.
What'd you like about it today? What was it? If you had to choose like a highlight, what would be the highlight?
The treadmill.
For everyone that's watching, thank you for watching. As always, since if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. We'll get to know more about each other. I would like to know more about you guys, and if you have any questions about my siblings or anything that's happened today at this vlog, just go ahead and let me know. Comment below.